So starting off with a Market Watch article, I believe, Arun. You could go to the left one article. Appreciate you. Thank you. Higher prices still sting for many American consumers, and they probably will for a while longer. The Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco President Mary Daly told reporters on Tuesday of last week. We are recording this on October 17th. Though wages are now growing faster than inflation, that recovery hasn't been even, Daly noted. The highest earning half of workers have, for the most part, seen their real wages keep up with costs, she said, while the bottom half of earners have been hit harder by high prices. Recovery from high inflation is, and I'm quoting here, faster for areas where wages are growing faster, and it's faster for people who have marketable skills, Daly added. How long will it take before consumers' perceptions adjust and pandemic prices seem normal? Well, historically speaking, and this is a direct quote, historically, it takes 2 to 3 years, usually 2 years after inflation has come to rest, not decreasing, not increasing, but come to rest, Daly said. And that's not going to be the case for everybody. So the take-home salient point here, and I want this to be the resounding theme to the show, is that inflation has not come to rest. There's still volatility, and you got 2 to 3 years after that volatility is gone before you start to see the pain of inflation go back and normalize.
Well, here's also my issue with this. I think it's a little misleading. Okay.
How so?
Because we know that inflation is compounding. Just because inflation is coming down, that does not mean the prices of things are coming down.
No, what she's alluding to here is that if wage inflation outpaces inflation,
yes,
wage inflation outpaces actual inflation, what she's trying to suggest is your wages will come up to make inflation feel less significant to you over time if it's beating inflation.
But that's going to take a severe amount of time because, I mean, how much
2 to 3 years after stabilization. Yeah, that's a long time.
It's a very, very long time, and I think that's a little optimistic.
That's why she said it's not the case for everybody.
Yeah.
It is optimistic, and I think she's discounting the fact that you had a year of 9% inflation.
Right.
Like, that's going to take in and of itself a couple of years. Assuming you get a 5% salary increase, which is on the high end for most people.
Right.
You need 2 years of that plus 2% inflation over the course of those 2 years just to get close to that single year's inflation impact to your wallet.
When we also know that the true rate of inflation, I think we all can agree, was more than 9%.
Oh, it's closer to 20.
Closer to 20. So that's why I believe this to be a little bit misleading.
At first, I thought you were talking about her whole outfit.
I mean, that too, Mary Daly. Come on now.
Yeah.
And pocket square and everything.
It's a very interesting choice of aesthetic. I like it personally.
Yeah. Is that a denim collar shirt or is that just casual
I
Friday?
think it's a blue.
Casual Friday
shirt. Yeah. It's a. I was impressed that she didn't go full tie for the interview. It seems very very Italian. I like the pocket square though.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the next article. We got a lot to go through here, and I don't think we have time to cover